All right. Good evening, everybody. A lot of times you hear me talk about all the things we do at the school. We're teaching people actually, how to obtain what's the necessary thing you have to have in order to get money out of the network marketing industry for people who need an extra income. It's really sad that so many people throw money, good money after bad, signing up in different things and never actually acquiring any income. And yet network marketing has created more millionaires than any other industry in the world. So why is it that such a large number of people have such a bad experience? And I typically in school tell everyone, well, all that glitters is not gold out there. But I am going to tell you that here, yes, all that glitters is pure gold in your wallet. We're here to help you obtain an income, and we do it so many different ways. You really kind of have to plug in and come to school, and the school is absolutely free. Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity is a free school, and we're here to help you begin to pull an income out of an industry that has money to give out. You just have to have all the elements in place to be able to get the money. And most people don't know what those elements are, let alone how to go about it. So we teach you for free here at the school. But first of all, I want to get into something I'm really excited about, because this is something new on the scene and it's got me so excited, so jazzed. It's such a great program to work with that I believe it's going to become a household word in everyone's home. Just like everybody has a Cash App account, everybody has a PayPal account now. You're all using apps to do different things. And so, in this age and time, I do believe what I'm about to share with you is going to become one of the biggest things that ever happened in the network marketing industry, but in general, just for people everywhere, and it's worldwide. So real quick, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions right here. Would it excite you if you could save money everywhere you shopped? And would it excite you if, and I mean, not just save money, but I mean, get paid. You make money. When you spend money, you make some more money. And when other people buy stuff, you're getting paid because they're buying stuff. Would that excite you? At all kinds of major retailers all over the planet, everywhere. And not only that, what if you could even get paid when other people are buying gas? You get to save money on gas, but you also get paid when other people buy gas. You get to save money on groceries, but you also get paid when other people buy groceries. Do you shop at any of these stores that you see right here? Isn't that cool? By the end of this call tonight, you can make an account that's going to allow you to go in there, shop, and save money over and above what you're already getting from that store. It's basically going to be based on your total receipt, money back on your receipts. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. And you make money when other people are buying through this app, buying through the apps. So, but we have a special way we do this, and you got to be a student of the school to learn how all this works. So here we go. First of all, I want you to understand something here. How many people here know, let me ask you this. Do you know how much money you would have if you doubled a penny every day for 30 days? Do you have any idea how much money that would be? I'm just going to tell you, it's $5 million. In 30 days, a penny doubled every day for 30 days is $5 million. On the 31st day, it becomes over $10 million. So let me ask you this. What if you could get a penny for every gallon of gas you buy, and every gallon of gas your friends buy, and every gallon of gas their friends buy? How many days do you think it would take? I mean, think about it. Most people fill up their gas tank, maybe a couple times a week even, some people do. Going back and forth to work, doing their little taxi cab, driving the kids around wherever they got to go. Every tank of gas they burn up, that's another penny in your wallet. That's pretty cool stuff right there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Penny doubling every day just because people are driving around in their cars. How many people do you know that drive a car? Well, consider every gallon of gas that they burn up, another penny in your pocket, another penny in your pocket, another penny in your pocket. And not only that, you get to save, 15, I've heard of as much as 18 cents a gallon savings because of this app that we have here. Pretty cool stuff. So this is stuff that everybody needs. Everybody needs that. How about 80% back on prescription medications? 80%. That's a huge savings right there. It's absolutely huge. So these are the kind of things we're going to introduce you to. Now, I have another question for you. If I shared with you how you could legally earn $9 billion in 31 days, would you commit to share it with at least 2 more people every day? Everybody I've asked this question has always said, well, yeah, $9 billion in 31 days, of course I would share it with other people. So let me ask you this, would you be willing to spend maybe even as little as $10 to turn on that $9 billion? Would you be willing to do that? When I ask them that, they always say yes. They always say yes. No big deal. Yeah, $10, no big risk there. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is some things about how we're going to help you learn how to do something even bigger than doubling a penny every day. If you could double a penny every day, the end of 30 days, you got $5 million. But let's talk about Einstein real quick. Einstein said, when they call you crazy, now remember, Einstein was somebody whose teacher said he probably would never graduate from school, that he just wasn't going to go anywhere. He was deemed stupid, actually. So a lot of people thought he was crazy. So he said, when they call you crazy, remember that great ideas don't come from average minds. So I'm asking you right now, do you honestly really think you're average? Because I don't think you are. I believe that everyone is made in the image of greatness. Everyone, and whether you believe it or not. So again, whether you believe you could have $9 billion in 31 days or not, well, I don't know. Will you? What I can guarantee you is that if you don't ever set your foot forward to try to get it, you never will. And any percent of that. So I'm not guaranteeing you what you're about to see. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing you you're going to have $9 billion in 31 days. I'm only saying there is a way. And if you're willing to attempt to, even if you're 1/10 of 1% successful, you'll still wind up with $1 million if you're 1/10 of 1% successful. So isn't that better than nothing? And if it only costs you $10 or maybe $25 or maybe even $30 and you get all your money back and some more, you're in profit mode. Is that not a good thing? The main number one thing would be we help you get your money back right away. And that's what we're here to try to do for you. Not try. If you work with us, we'll make sure that you get your money back. We're going to teach you how to get that money back simply and easily and quickly. And you're going to be able to show other people exactly how we did it, exactly how you did it. It's simple and it's easy. If you can copy and paste, you already know what you need to know to be very successful here. Very successful. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's about all we do. So I believe it's time that everybody started living up to their potential, because when you live up to your potential and you're with us, you're going to be helping us eradicate poverty. That's what we're really all about here. Reaching out to all those people who are struggling in the struggle buses to help them obtain a reliable, dependable income that continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Every month it gets bigger, 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 and it's dependable income. They know it's coming again. It has to do with some special features of what we teach you here at this school. There's a lot of things out there that are bright and shiny that you could go sign up in. But if you don't know what you don't know, you probably aren't going to be successful. You'll be like the other 95 to 98% of people out there who have tried those things and not made any money. And they're running around boo-hoo-hoo, blaming the person that sponsored them and blaming the company, when really, truly, it's just that they didn't know what they didn't know. So that's why this school is here. We're going to teach everybody what they don't know and how to get the money out of these companies. That's all there is to it. It's simple and it's easy. So if you know how to copy and paste, we're going to teach you some simple things to do so that you can live a fulfilled life and the equivalent of your own greatness that you were born to experience. All right. So, oops, I went too fast there. I passed up old Einstein. And honestly, I don't know how to go backwards. So we're going to skip over Einstein. We're going to go straight to the meat right here. I love meaty stuff because there's good stuff in there and it's thick and it's heavy. And wow, that's what we need. you need your pocketbook, you need your wallet to be heavy, right? We're going to help you get that pocketbook heavy, and not with pennies, with dollar bills. We're going to be playing with dollar bills here. We're going to teach you how to go from just making pennies on everybody's gasoline to making dollars doubling every day. All right, so this is real simple. It's just a jaw-dropping concept coupled up with your desire. It's just a mathematical equation, really, coupled up with your desire to help other people. It will change your life, and it will change other people's lives as well. So we are grateful for every person that wants to come and get involved with us, mostly because, not so much because you want to have some money for yourself, but because you will help us share this with other people who are truly in need and really need this, truly need this. They have children to take care of, children that need to be able to go to college. They need, first of all, have a safe place to live and enough food to eat and proper clothing to wear, new shoes when their shoes are wore out, not somebody else's old worn out shoes. So there's a lot of benefit to becoming involved with us here at this school. I call it becoming a soldier of fortune, because really what I'm doing here is gathering up people to become part of an army to go out there with me and help me annihilate poverty. And we can do it. Together we can do it. Using these methods, we can do it. So know that I'm excited about you being here, watching this. If you're watching it on a link, if you're watching it on a video somewhere, I'm very excited that you're watching it. And I hope you decide to be one of these soldiers of fortune in here, because the rewards are great. Not just the money, the fulfillment of knowing that you helped so many other people. That's worth more than the money, and you can't get it anywhere else. So like this, because we don't just give handouts to people, we actually teach them how to fish. When you give a man a fish, he can only eat for a day, but when you teach him how to fish, he can feed himself forever. And that's what we're doing here. Not only that, but we're establishing a long-term income that's diversified, coming in from multiple different sources, so that you can leave an estate behind to your family that continues to build and grow and produce more and more. And as you will that down to your heirs, they'll be able to capitalize on it even more and will it down to their heirs. So there's much more to this than just another shiny object out there that you just might make some money in. Take it seriously, and you will build an estate for your family. All right, so day one, you get involved with us, you make an account with us, and you come in here to this Zoom call with the person who's invited you, introduced you to this, somebody who's blessing you, honestly. So you come into this Zoom call with that person, and we'll go into a breakout room with you, and we'll walk you through the steps of getting started. Nobody comes into what we do here, and we don't throw links at people and just say, okay, well, good, sign up, now you're on your own, and never talk to you again. We do not do that kind of thing here. We're going to hold your hand all the way through, and our Zoom call here stays open all day long between the time that we have our morning training call at 11 a.m. with live Q&A, which most of the time I'm there to answer your questions. But we keep it open all day for people to come in and get assistance, customer service. That's where it's at, right there. It's a complete teamwork support system with the people who are involved helping each other. And we don't let anybody get started here by themselves. It's a complete walkthrough where you're coming in the Zoom. The Zoom is the school. The Zoom is your storefront. The Zoom is your office. It's your virtual office. It's where we come together, meet together, and support each other. And you want to bring every new person that you introduce to this into this Zoom call to get started and to meet the other people who are here that are part of that support system. So let's just look at the math here. You know, $9 billion in 31 days sounds like pie in the sky. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. You know, that's hype. You know, we hear all kinds of stuff, but I'm just going to show you the real simple math to it. There's nothing to it, really. Making $9 billion in 31 days is really very simple and very easy. You know, the thing I don't understand is, why doesn't everybody just do it? Because it's as simple as this. My question earlier was, if I shared with you how you could legally earn $9 billion in 31 days, would you commit to share it with 2 more people every day? If you said yes to that question, I'm going to show you how this works. If you said no, you can leave right now. If you said no to that question, well, there's nothing for you here, honestly. So, you know, that's it. But if you said yes, you would be willing to share it with 2 more people every day, I'm going to show you how it happens. So day 1, you bring 2 people in to learn how to create a $9 billion income in 31 days. How does it happen? How can it happen? How can it possibly even happen? All right, so day 1, you bring 2 people and you're going to get $1 for each one of those. As they activate with us, you're going to get at least $1. I said at least $1, okay? You might get more. So depends on what they decide to activate in here. So as they come in, if they only activate with as little as 10 bucks, you're going to still get $1 for each one of those 2 people. So the next day, you go get 2 more people, and those 2 just went and got 2 more people. So the very next day, your 2 bringing their 2 gave you $4, plus you got 2 more yourself, gave you another $2, so you have $6. And you add that to the 2 you made the day before, you now have $8. Day 3, all 6 of those people that are new that came in the day before, they go out and get 2 more people. Now you got 12 people. You got another $1 for everybody. There's $12. You went and got 2 more as well. So you got another $1 for each one of those. Now you've got $14. So now you've made a total plus the 8 from before. You got a total of $22. So think about this. This little thing that we're showing you that's only $10 here, it's actually free for 7 days. There's no charge on that little $10 thing, no charge for 7 days. And then they're only going to charge you $10. So I want you to watch what happens here. Think about that. So far, you haven't spent a penny, right? Day 3, you spent $10 and you're already $22, you're $12 to the profit right there, right? And you still haven't spent a penny yet. So day 4 comes along, those 14 people from that you had the end of the day before, they all go out and get 2 more people. Now you got 28 people. You went and got 2 more people. You got another $1 for each one of those. Now you're up to $30, totaling $52. The next day, same thing happens. Everybody goes and gets 2. You get 2 more. You see it comes out at the end of that day, you're $124. The next day, the same thing happens. Everybody brings in 2 more people. You're at $260. By the 7th day, you're up to $534, and on that day, they finally take that 10 bucks from you. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Would you take that deal? Would you be willing to share 2 people every day, how they too can have this? You're just going to ask them to make the commitment. Would you be willing to share this with 2 more people every day? If everybody's committed to doing it, this is what you get out of it. By the 7th day, you're already up to $534. So how many people can you help? Maybe you help more than 2 people. You'd be beyond that. This is just based on everybody just doing 2. All right, so the next day, you're up to day 8. Same thing happens. It just continues every day. We're going through the first month of all of this. First day, first month. So by the 18th day here, you just hit $1,144,456 right there in 18 days. What happens between the 19th day and the end of the month? Well, look down here. You're over $9 billion right there. $9,382,093. Oh goodness, I can't even say it right. I never can say this right. It's so much money, I can never say it right. When do you ever really use that number? 9 billion, something in the billions? You might use 1 billion, 2 billion, maybe 10 billion, but have you ever used any numbers referring to anything that were over about $10 million? Probably not. It's hard to talk about that large amount of money, but that's a lot of money right there. That's really almost $9.5 billion right there. You know, it's almost there. On the very next day, it's actually over $18 billion if it continues to double the next day. It's just an insane amount of money. So, you know, maybe you don't get there. Maybe it's not a perfect world and all your 2 people don't go get their 2 people every single day. But man, look what you got if you do. Why wouldn't you at least try? So even if you're 1/10 of 1% successful, you're still looking at $1 million in monthly reoccurring income, because that $10 is going to roll around the next month and the next month and the next month and the next month. Everybody pays that $10 again every single month. Well, we got a lot of different things like that work this way. We can help you double a dollar more than once a day, while you're doubling a penny on everybody's gas and getting money back because they're all buying groceries and they're all going out to eat and they're all going shopping at all the name brand stores that you know all over the place. While all that's happening, and you're making that money, we can have you doubling up here on a dollar every day, multiple times in the day. But you got to come to school to learn how to do it, because it just takes too long to explain it to you here. But here's the thing, whether you understand this or not, we can have you making money while you learn about it. All you have to do is get activated here. You get with the person who brought you here, and you as quickly as possible get activated. And you want to do this quickly, because I'll tell you, if you don't, you might miss out on a very important element of all of this. It's called spillover. Everything that we do is based on force-fed matrices. So those force-fed matrices, what that means is the people up above you, as they're bringing in new people, they're placed and they fall into these matrices underneath you, causing you to get paid on people you don't even know. And maybe you haven't even gotten started yet, but you could wind up having spillover before you even do get started. It's possible. It happens all the time. We've got a lot of people here. I've watched them sit around. I never do get started. And the next thing I know, they've got hundreds of dollars sitting in their wallet. And I'm calling them up saying, hey, you need to get in here and collect this money. You got to get your documents into these companies or whatever it is that we're doing here and get your money. You got money sitting in there, hundreds of dollars. It's amazing how often that happens. It's also amazing how often we have people who sign up with us that have never been able to get success in network marketing at all. They've tried all kinds of things, never been able to get anyone to sign up with them. And very quickly, they turn on an income here. Very, very quickly. It's amazing how many stories are like that. When we get finished here, we'll hear from some of these people. All right. So, it's real simple. It's just simple math. It adds up and it's very easily done. Like I said, if you can copy and paste, you can do what we do to make this happen. Copy, paste, and send a little welcome email. Be friendly with people. Say hello. Thanks for joining me. It's not hard to do. This is easy. I'm going to tell you what, this is easier than anything I've ever done. So I know it's probably easier than anything you've ever done for the most money you're ever going to make. It's designed to work that way. I'd say it's inspired, because ultimately what I wanted to do was eradicate poverty. I've been in this industry for over 40 years. I figured out what was wrong with it. I figured out what people will and will not do. I analyzed it inside out, compensation plans, all of it. And I figured out a way to absolutely just make people make money if they'll just plug in, come to school, pay attention, do what we tell you to do. Oh, by the way, we're not going to tell you to go talk to your friends and neighbors and all your family and all of them. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I kind of recommend sometimes that you don't. And you don't have to answer questions. All you got to do is copy and paste. And then tell people, well, they ask you questions, you say, I don't know the answer. You just got to come to this meeting and ask that crazy lady, and she'll tell you all about it. That's all you got to tell people. That's it. It's that simple. It really is. And you'll hear some people testify. It's really that simple. All right. So, Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting to get different results. Some of you have been in network marketing for a long time. And this is probably you sitting right here on that roller coaster ride. I say the MLM, multi-level marketing, MLM, that is a roller coaster ride. If you've been doing any MLM for any time, you've been involved in network marketing, your income's been going up and down and up and down. And in the middle there where that L is, that is the lowest point you can get in network marketing. That's when you spent a lot of time going up and down on that M. You finally built an income, you finally got a downline, and then all of a sudden the company goes away. And now you're left at the bottom of the hill with no money coming in, and you got to start all over back on that M again, up and down, up and down. If you're ready to get off the roller coaster, we got something for you. It's called the money train. And if you learn to ride the money train, you come to class, you learn to ride this money train, you will never be broke again. I got people in here that have been riding this money train with me for a couple of years now. They will tell you they are getting income from multiple different things all at the same time, and they don't ever market those things. They simply bring people here to the school. They just bring people to school. That's all they do, bring people to school, and the people learn how to ride the money train. And guess what? The money comes rolling out of multiple companies all simultaneously. You got a diversified income. That way, if one of the companies ever goes away, it's okay. You got money coming in from all these others. You're not broke. And you got a perpetually growing downline, because the people who just came in, they're bringing more people to the school who are signing up on the same things that you're already in. And that those people, you know, they just keep you whatever you're in, you activate the money train, you put your links on there. And as you bring people to school, I'm here telling them how to ride this train. They start signing up with you and that stuff. Isn't that amazing? You didn't have to sell it at all. And they're going to stay loyal, and they're going to continue to buy it. Because why? Because there's new people they brought to the school that are signing up with them. And so now they're not going to go away when there's new people signing up under them in it as well. And everybody keeps paying because everybody's making money. The only way you keep people in a program is if you can make them make money. If you can't make them make money, they will not be there. That's just a matter of fact. So if you don't have a downline growing in whatever you're doing, and you can't keep people in, you're fighting against that attrition rate. If you sign one person up, 10 people just dropped out. Well, you need to come learn how to ride the money train. It's just that simple, because we just make people make money. That's all we do. That's all we do. Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity. We're here for you. Your prosperity is our #1 priority. All you got to do is plug in and come to learn to do what it is that we do that makes so many people begin to have a residual income that's coming in month after month, getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single month. It's awesome. And it's fun, rewarding. Nothing feels better than taking a bite out of poverty, helping other people be able to free themselves from financial stress and strain, which causes so many other problems in itself. You know, wow. So we're having a little pre-Halloween here. We're going to be raising the dead, guys, between now and October, because we have some incredibly powerful ways to take a bite out of poverty right now. And Christmas is coming up a few months later, and it is going to be a very, very, very Merry Christmas as we move forward into 2023. So get ready. We're going to get some people free in 2023. Hope you're going to be with us. God bless. Fill out the form below. If you liked any of this, just fill out the form below. Get with the person that invited you. Come to the musezoom.com for training at 11 a.m. every morning, Eastern time, that is. And every night we're here at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And after we do the presentation, we talk about how this all works. We'll answer anyone's questions, welcome the new people, and help you get started on your way to saving money and making money in so many different ways we can't even count them. So we look forward to meeting you. God bless.